On March 25th, 2012, 12 people came together eagerly to plan Philadelphia Leadership Camp 2013. A couple months later, at a committee meeting, a light bulb went off and the theme was discovered: Ignite the Fire. Where did this idea come from? When we think of Philadelphia, we think of cheesesteaks. No. Maybe Rocky. No. Philadelphia is the birthplace of the United States of America. It is the place where leaders are ignited. So, what is Ignite the Fire? Ignite the Fire is the idea of inspiring the participants and realizing that they have the potential to be a great leader and to spark the fire within them so that they can serve and spread the fire to others. Why Ignite the Fire? This theme is a perfect representation for our area. We all got to this point by being involved in our area MGOCSM to PLC. We figured that we would not be in this position without those focused members and aunties and uncles before us who inspired us to take a more involved role in our faith in our church. We wanted to share this with North America. Now that our theme was decided, we were ready to go to LCD to officially launch PLC. After our perception was altered, now the task of planning camp was in full force. Out of all these items, the verse was the key component in bringing the camp together. Matthew 5:16, "Let your light so shine among men, that they may see your good works, and glorify your Father which is in heaven." This verse helped us realize that if we can live a life according to the Orthodox faith, that we can bring others to Christ as well. Our life at home, during our life at school, and our life at church. As planning for PLC continued, our daily lives became more hectic. We realized that there were many things that could possibly extinguish our fire. As we developed the theme, we realized there were two things we should address during this camp. First, igniting the fire within ourselves, then igniting the fire among others. Part 1. How do we ignite the fire within ourselves? We all have discouraging thoughts. For example, we are not good enough, we have to be like this person, or we have to impress these people. How are we supposed to profess Christ to others if we don't let Him reside in us? Our minds and thoughts should be that of Christ. As a leader, our actions should exemplify Christ. We all know the saying, preach Christ, and if necessary, use words. We should make sure all our actions are godly. This can be difficult when we're outside of church, when we're faced with peer pressure and the influences of today's society. Part 2. How do we ignite the fire among others? We are all called to take an active role in our faith. We can't simply hear and take what we learn at conferences and retreats and keep it to ourselves. We have to apply it into our faith and use it to become the next generation of leaders, to show others the beauty of the Orthodox faith. After leaving camp, we hope that PLC participants can go back to their respective areas and ignite the fire of those around them. You can ignite that fire through your personal testimony of what you experienced at leadership camp. You can also do this by evangelizing Christ through missions and serving others, as well as being a leader within your respective parishes and areas. So why should you ignite your fire? Today we look at ourselves and wonder, are we using our true potential for God? Are we using all the gifts that God has given us to do His works? He has called each one of us to be leaders to spread His word, to witness Christ to those around us, to proclaim God through our faith, thoughts, and actions, to worship in the true faith, and not be afraid to stand up for what is right and create a positive change in our church and community, to study God's word so that we are able to speak words of wisdom to those around us, and to serve others and expect nothing in return for our actions. It's time to ask yourself one question: will you ignite the fire? If your answer is yes, then you came to the right place. Welcome to Philadelphia Leadership Camp 2013.